Some people need guidance in life, and that's what Thipayanipa Samalapa or NOODANG offers. As someone who's gone through difficult times herself, from cancer to ill-fated loved ones, this 30-something lady knows too well that despair and sorrow don't discriminate. She may have been born into privilege, even with a little blue blood in her, but it doesn't mean she's escaped the trials we all encounter in life. Today, apart from taking care of her husband and 2 young children, NOODANG works as a counselor in her office located near her home. She also helps out at the Goodwill Group Foundation, which supports disadvantaged women, and works with a Childline Thailand Foundation that operates the 1387 hotline for children. The benevolent high society lady also organizes children's camps that focus on improving their emotional well-being.
What made you become a counselor? Like, why did you choose this profession?
Well, I guess I think that I was interested in psychology since I was young, but I didn't get a chance to do any counseling psychology studies. Then afterwards, I had a chance when I was living in Australia with my family, with my husband and kids, and I thought, well, that was the chance because well, the kids went to school and my husband went to work. I wanted to learn something more and just found the counseling class, and it turned out to be the most amazing thing.
Do you help advise them, like if they have this stressful issue, how you can overcome that, what you should do, what should be their next decision? Do you help in that as well?
Yes, well, the counseling work that I do is, first of all, it's not about giving advice, as in telling people what they should do next, like what decisions to make or anything like that. But it is about being with them, listening to them, inquiring in order for them to go deep inside their psyche and come up with clarity. And the most important thing is that to trust that the person has all the answers in themselves, and they are the experts of their own lives, and I am the person who support them in seeing that and having all those answers emerge, having all those feelings and understandings emerge.
Counseling is all about revisiting certain past events, understanding them, and bringing a new understanding to those experiences. In this process, we become more accepting, forgiving, and loving towards other people, and most importantly, towards ourselves. NOODANG says everybody faces some form of fear, of change and uncertainty. Some people want to find out what they want in life. Another important aspect of our lives we often seek help with is our relationships. Not just marital, but also with our parents and other people around us, as well as the relationship one has with oneself.
I was a really happy child, I feel, but then with just little fears. And then I feel like, something happened, which is my grandfather, one day, he just fell down and was in a coma and stayed in a vegetative state for 16 years. So it was something that just shocked me. And a little while after that, my beloved cousin was murdered.
Oh, that's sad to hear.
And so those were the things that happened during my teenage years that just left me
questioning, wondering why these things happen.
Yes, I was just scared. And well, after that, I was in a really joyful state after my daughter was born. And just a few days later, I was diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma stage 4, which was something that
Quite severe.
was so unexpected. So all of those things were something that you can't plan for.
Shock you.
It's just shocking. And then after I went into remission, just a little bit after that, my brother, my beloved brother, had a grand mal seizure and fell down. So he was in a really bad state of having brain damage, and
That's so sad to hear.
so he's now handicapped, and he cannot walk or just do things as he normally does, and it's something that's just so sad for me.
Years ago, NOODANG fought cancer and survived. It was tough and required a lot of emotional support, of which she had plenty from her family and her husband, Pachara, who's now the managing director of Kasikon Asset Management. Through this difficult journey, NOODANG became interested in both physical and mental healing. The chemotherapy lasted for about 10 months, but the road to recovery had only just started. She began to eat well, seek peace in nature, and meditate. Earning a certificate in life coaching and a diploma in holistic counseling and life care at the Nature Care College was a life-changing experience for NOODANG. These are qualifications she cherishes even more than her master's degree in women's studies from Harvard University. NOODANG recently took a course in neuro-linguistic programming known as NLP in short. She says it's perfectly matched the counseling work she's doing. She also continues learning through books.
So a lot of these are about
happiness.
happiness, I guess. And the secret is part of that. And this is the other side of the happiness is sometimes people get depressed, but then it's about seeing the both sides, seeing both sides, and really looking at the roots of the problems.
Like not ignoring the problem, right? Wow.
Besides work, she spends more time with her family. Her daughter Pun is 10 years old and her son Tan is 7 years old.
Oh, I enjoy being a mom very much because I learn a lot from them as well. And they give me so much joy. I feel a lot younger and I play a lot more, and I just get to do a lot of things that I didn't really do when I was young, because back then I was a little bit, I was quite shy and I was reserved and I was just very fearful. So I guess now I have them as friends and I just
More
play
energy.
and I have more energy and I feel a lot better about myself as well. And I get to look at them, how they are, and reflect and learn and look at myself and see myself in them.
And while
And
they grow,
understand.
you also learn the process, right? How you communicate with them.
Yes. So I learned about communicating and how I could be better in having them understand my love for them, having them see that I am attentive and really care about what happens to them on a daily basis.
They ask you many questions sometimes, and
Yes.
how do you manage answering all the questions?
Oh, the kids love to ask questions, and I also love to answer the questions. And I feel that it's very important for them to get the answers as much as possible.
And for playing with them, what kind of activities do you do with them? Do you like play, like go swimming together, or you do basketball together? What do you do?
Oh, well, okay, I'm not a very good sports person, so I just cheer them with
Be the cheerleader mom.
with whatever they do, with their swimming, with their taekwondo or other activities. And other than that, I would just sing with them, read with them, and maybe do some homework or crafts or things like that.
Do you cook? Do you cook?
I don't cook.
No, you don't.
I don't cook, but sometimes my children say, "Okay, I want to do this and that," and then I say, "Okay, I'll help you." I mean, you know, I'll be your helper.
You learn with them.
Yes. So I guess they bring out a more adventurous side of me, which is very interesting and fun.
If you want to learn more about NOODANG, particularly how she beat cancer, check out this little pocket book about her life published by Volume Publishing. It's called ชีวิตหลากสี Thipayanipa Samalapa. And if you need to talk to someone for a little guidance, visit her office at Thipaya Court at 157 Ratchawithi Road near the Sanghi Bridge. NOODANG offers one-on-one counseling with both Thai and expat adults.